Hello everybody, it's your girl Sav, the wealthy genius. So just coming in here to say, to stay in the momentum, to stay in the game. And there's a couple of points actually. So I did do another video before this, but I went on and on and on for like about 10 minutes. It's really good though. It's got loads and loads of information. So if you get that video, well done. But sometimes we can feel the push and pull through life, right? We can feel the push and pull through life. However, when you open your heart to your creator, when you open your heart to love and you live in love, it changes everything for you phenomenally fast. Right now, I've been doing this work for probably about coming up to 9.5 years, right? So some time. I didn't probably really get on board with it until the end of 2017. But I woke up in 2017, right? God woke me up. It was nothing I did myself. God woke me up to it. And so I believe he's waking everybody up. He's like, come on, let's go. But what I wanted to say is that when you wake up to love and you open your heart and you ask to be loved and to be shown loved and all of those wonderful things, everything else is added to you. So you can have the money, you can have the beautiful relationships, you can have the health, but it's in who you're being first. And that is really the work that I do. So most people work from the outside in, right, where they get the money and then they finally feel at peace, but they're not really at peace because now they have to protect that money and now they have to have more money coming through. And money is good, right? I'm not saying that money isn't good, and having a certain baseline of stability is really, really good, because if you're always worried about how you're going to pay your bills, then guess what? Your focus and attention and energy is on. It's on lack. And that's not always helpful. Now, you can, no matter what position you're in, you can move away from that. But it is good to have people that love you. It is good to have love and support. And it's good to have people that nurture you. And the Spirit of God can flow through you so powerfully that you might not need any of that, right? So you're able to hold the different perspectives. You never put God into a box. You might put yourself into a box, but don't put God into a box. And you are a loving expression of God, so don't put yourself in a box either. Right? So if, say, for example, you're learning something new. So I've just come off the back of a 24-hour water fast. I've learned some new information, right, about the elements. And anytime you learn something new, you go through a bit of a learning curve, right? And so I felt new fear come up. I'm letting old stuff go. So I felt fear come up. And so I let myself just be peaceful and still mostly through it, but I felt it, right? And I got the insights and stuff. Now I have one or two choices. I can stay in that position and I can justify all the reasons why I went through that process, and I can keep looking at that, or I can take the gold from it and shift into momentum forward for what it is that I'm being brought into the new. And so I am running my own personal thought experiment right now, and this is a part of the experiment. Right? It's so good. But my message for you today is to lean into love, lean into the things that bring you joy, lean into fulfilling your potential, lean into being the person that already has it, and then go and live your life. Right? Go live your life. It does not matter what has happened before. Use all of that in a positive way to transform it, to transform your life, the people you love, and the people around you, and all those people you came here to serve, right? If you're not fulfilling your potential for the goodness of humanity, then really, what is the point of you being here? I say that with love. I say that with love, no judgment. It's actually a message to myself. So if you do, like, if you are wanting to fulfill your potential, if you're just starting out, right? If you're just starting to learn what your purpose and your passion is, and you want to expand your capacity for money, right? Because living in lack or living in greed is actually the same thing. So you want to live in the goodness of God, right? And this is turning out to be a long video as well. But anyway, a longer video than I planned. if you want to do that, I have got a course that you can go at your own pace. It's only £555, and there's 12 pre-recorded sessions in there off the back of a live challenge that I did when my current client, who's her birthday today, happy birthday Shanae, right, made her first £17,000 month. She now has developed such a healthy relationship with money that she does not worry about it anymore, and that's exactly what it tells you to do in the Bible. Do not worry about how you will be taken care of. So that's the first one. The second one is, if you are an entrepreneur and you have passion in what you do, and you know, and even maybe your work might be changing, like mine is changing a little, right? I know. I have got my framework and everything down now as well, which is brilliant. And you know that it's time for you to scale, to impact. Maybe you're impacting many others, or maybe you're impacting many others through a few people, right? Because or maybe you're doing both. It's really, like, it doesn't matter, but you know that it's your time to scale, and you want to be the first millionaire in your family, not because you're showing off, not because you've got anything to prove, but because you're showing the goodness and the glory of God, right? To connect people back to their hearts, but also to do good in the world, to help other people transform, to bring in new ideas, new technology, new ways of living, new ways of being in. And then DM, because I have a 100k frequency accelerator. It's got 4 spots only. It is only currently £3,000. That might change with the next level that I am embodying, right? With the commands that I'm receiving from God. But if you want to get in, just message me and let's go. All right. So the reason why most people fail isn't because they're not qualified. It's not because they don't have the skills. It is not because they don't even have the the desire. It is because their energy and attention is split. They do not have the love and trust, and also they don't have the continuous new pouring through them. So they get stuck in, even successful people, right? This is what has worked for me, so this is what I'm always going to do. And God's like, no, leave that behind. Come up here. Like, and like, I can see this with successful people, and then they form limiting beliefs. Like, I'm not going to do whatever it takes because I have found I don't feel good. I'm talking to someone specific, so if they watch this, I know exactly who they are. But you can be a multi-billionaire doing enormously good work in the world. Whatever you believe is your choice, right? And if you don't have your heart posture in the right place, then obviously that's something for you to look at with God, right? And you can just say, thank you, God, for bringing my heart back into the right posture. Yeah, so those are the two. Or if you want to work with me one-on-one, send me a DM and we'll have a chat to see if it's the right fit for both of us. And yeah, so have an awesome day, people. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and I will be back again, no doubt, later. Bye bye.